excuse my daughter in the other background because she's probably gonna be jumping around and making noise. We're just gonna go with it, you guys. This is what it looks like. I've tried to like do videos before and it's really hard. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be continuing the topic of homeschooling. I'm going to share a few of the workbooks that I've ordered and I've been using with my daughter, and then also covering some websites or apps that you can have that can make fun for your children and things like that. So let's just get started. Anyways, some of the apps that I like to use, because I like to use free stuff. Obviously Google has a bunch of things that you can search up and you will find it, and it's for free. Worksheets and like other stuff, and very cheap stuff are also found at the Dollar Tree, like ABC cards, numbers, and you can even make your own if you're very crafty. You can print them and laminate them. There's a bunch of options you can do. You don't necessarily have to buy a curriculum until later on, I would say. So Prodigy is a math game, and it really looks like it's some kind of computer game, but like a PC game, but it's for math, and I think it goes from up to 6th grade. And then they earn points. As a parent, you can like print out worksheets, and there's other resources, there's videos, and it lets you know their progress that they're doing. And obviously they're learning as they play along, and then I guess as they're doing and collecting the points of doing well during the lesson, that's how they get to like buy things for their character and things like that. So another website that you can use is Khan Academy. There's Khan Academy Kids, the app that helps like small children elementary wise, and then you can move on to the more, it's a little bit boring. There's nothing fun about it, like no game or anything. It's just hardcore math, and they help you with it. So that one is all the way up to the upper levels, or like upper grades. Oh my goodness. They can get any help with lessons and things like that. There's videos and tips to help them if they get stuck. So that one can be a really great tool for students that are struggling with math. There's that other one that's called iExcel. Yes, it's iExcel that also helps out with math in case your student or your children are struggling with math. Another one that's fun for elementary kids is ABCYA. It has very educational games, and they're all for free. And it covers like all subjects and like patterns and things like that. So that's always fun for those that are like computer savvy and want to be on the computer all the time. Maybe they can go on that website. And what else would I say? There's Kahoot, that you can create your own like little games, or you can search up different ones. It can serve as a brain breaker, or you can also just customize it to whatever lesson that you want to kind of review and make sure that they know it. And I think it would be a lot more fun if there's more of your kids involved in it as well. You can always make it like a little group activity, because they get to like get competitive or just see it on the screen. And there's also Dojo that you can collect points. I know a lot of teachers use it as well, but if you have more than one child, you can even give them points for doing certain house chores or getting certain privileges if they get a certain amount of points. You can customize it however you want. So there's Dojo. One of the first apps that I started using with Areli was Khan Academy Kids, and I really like that because it really did help her with her numbers and ABCs, and even patterns and things like that. It started off really young because obviously she wanted to use a phone, and the only reason I would let her use a phone is if she was using it for something educational. So I started downloading apps that were actually going to teach her something and not just waste time and have her like a zombie on the phone. So I started with Khan Academy Kids. She really seemed to enjoy that. Eventually she kind of like wanted to do more, so I started downloading other ones. I started downloading the apps that have books, like Henry the Owl. I think that was the one, but I canceled that subscription because she wasn't really using it. And the last one that I really like, and I've been using with Areli, especially right now because of the whole pandemic and everything that was going on, they offered it free up to I think in June. I think it expires. It's ST Math. It's with Gigi, and so she really likes doing that one. It's very simple. You can start off very young. cars. You can start off very young. I first saw it with kindergartners, so I really liked it, and I thought she would like it as well. And she's been doing well. Again, she gets frustrated. It's okay. Like right away, she's like mad because she couldn't pass the level on the first try, and so it does take a little bit. But she seems to be enjoying it, and again, it's kind of like a video game for them, so they don't really feel like they're doing math, even though they are. So very fun activities. Prodigy, ST Math, and Khan Academy Kids were all sort of like interactive with the younger kids, so I recommend having those and see which one your kid would probably like the best. But for sure, there's plenty of apps that you can download on a child's phone, and make sure that if they're on it, you feel comfortable enough for them to be on it for like a long periods of time, because obviously they're not like wasting time watching SpongeBob or something like that. So some of the books that I got on Amazon are these DK books. I am using the science pre-K one, and then the geography one. These were two subjects that I really didn't find at the Dollar Tree, so I bought them on Amazon. They were really cheap, and they have it all the way up to the 3rd grade. So they have kinder, first, second, third, and pre-K. I forgot pre-K, kinder, first one. Yeah. So anyways, I really like them. You can always get extra stuff to go along with it if you want to be extra, you know. And then the science one also has a few cool stuff. Like it has the instructions on top, and then we do the activity. They can color it if they want to. Some of the stuff actually has like little building stuff. So like this one's build a boat, and then this other one, you know, it goes with it. So there are kind of a few cool things that we can do afterward towards the end, because in the beginning it starts off a little easy, and then I guess it builds up on it. We're also doing Spanish, so we're gonna be working off of this workbook. It's from Modern Kid Press, and it's ages 5 and up, but I assumed that Arely's almost 5, so even though she's 4, I still got it for her. And we're practicing her Spanish. And then I also bought this on Amazon. This is a great one to start off when she was, I think we started this one off when she was about 2.5. It has a bunch of great things. We're almost done with it. I mean, you could tell that at first she really was just like going at it. That's what it looks like. Mazes, so tracing and things like that. We would do a few pages a day, and we're, I think, almost done with this one because we started moving on to the other one, but I do want her to finish it. If you haven't seen it yet, I think I'll link it down below. I will link the video that I have when we started homeschooling. We did the flashcards and we did the workbooks. I also purchased these laminated like posters. They're not that big. Bam. And then the little pointing finger from the Dollar Tree, that's what I used to do our morning routines. So those were the resources that I kind of tended to use this past year with Arely, and we will be buying a curriculum, which I will do another video on separately. I have the whole, what is it, all the way up to 8th grade planned out, and so after that I'm planning to send her to public school just so she can have the high school experience. Unless she doesn't want to, then that's fine too. And if she wants to go maybe for middle school, I will probably send her, but for sure I'm homeschooling up to 6th grade. 7th and 8th, maybe, I'm pretty sure I will, but unless she really wants to go back to public school, then I will send her off. But otherwise, I'm gonna go all the way up to 8th grade, and then for 9th grade I'm gonna send them off to public school. So that's my homeschooling plan, because I did enjoy making friends at school, and then going to grad night, prom, all these fun activities. Like, I think it's fun, and I don't want her to totally miss out. I want her to join sports if she wants to join any sports. Obviously from now until then I will put her in like some kind of clubs and things like that, extracurricular activities, depending on what she's interested on. Obviously right now she's still really young. She shows some signs of certain things, but I feel like a lot of that's going to be substituted through church. So if she likes dancing, we'll put her in the dance team at church, the worship team. And then if she likes to sing, play instruments, that can also go in within church. And then she gets that whole feeling of friends and things like that when she goes to kids church or kid service or kid classes. So she makes all her friends through there. So it's not like she's isolated from kids. And obviously she also has her cousin, my niece. And so I think she'll be finding that aspect. I know a lot of people think like, oh, you're like, when we hear homeschooling, I think a lot of people used to think of like isolated people in the middle of nowhere. So that was pretty much it. Those are the things that we're using. So we're gonna close this video off with our homeschooling routine, and this is basically what I use almost every day. I tend to use a lot of videos and songs and things like that because it makes it easier to go through the routine.
So hi guys, we're going to the dance party on the TV and recording.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now you have to stand up. Okay, juro lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos. I will make it a lamp unto my feet, a light unto my path, and I will hide its words in my heart that I might not sin against God. Read it backwards, read it forwards, read it backwards. I for your insights, for your assets, for your insights. Make you brave, make you bold, make you brave. And we love forever, love forever, love forever. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and never ends. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado,
Domingo, 7 días tiene la semana, 7 días tiene la semana.
stop, June, Monday, Mercury, Tuesday, Monday, September, step to sun, submit, step, June, November, March, April, May, June. But give me the camera.
Good job.
I'm going to use the camera.
No. Look, next, español. Mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Estos son los 12 meses del año. Estos son los 12 meses del año. Mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, novembre, décembre.
C'est les 12 mois de l'année.
18, 19, 20. Count to 100, come and come with me. Count to 100, come and come with me. I can count from 20 to 40. I can count from 20 to 40.
7, 8, 9. Y luego,
10, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. Et après? 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 9, 30. Après ça, c'est la moitié. 50. Bonjour, salut, salut. Comment ça va, comment ça va, comment vas-tu?
the bear.
Gemma pen Areli. Ready? Très bien. ¿Cómo ça va? Je suis triste. ¿Cómo ça va? J'ai faim. ¿Cómo ça va? Yo sommeil. ¿Cómo ça va? ¿Cómo ça va? ¿Cómo ça va? T-U-V W-X-Y-Z. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
No, do it together.
Okay, I would do it together.
1, 2, 3, here we go. Now.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Great job, Elmo. ¡Qué buen hecho!
Gracias, Miss Tina.
C is for cookie, cookie, cookie. D is for daddy, daddy. E is for elbow, elbow, elbow. F is for funny, funny. G is for go. H is for happy. I is for in. J is for juice. U is for quiet. R is for red. A, E, I, O, U. And mouse.
You go first.
No, you go first.
Y así se ríe la E, pero ríe más la I.
Porque me la E.
Y así se ríe la O,
Oh.
pero no ríe la U.
Pero no ríe la U. Porque el burro ríe más que U.
All right, guys, we're about to let out some energy by exercising.
Body, move your body. Move your body. Move your body.
I like them moving. I like them moving. I like them moving. We like them moving. Yes, that's why I keep doing what I'm doing, y'all. I like them moving. I like them moving.
De pera con la papaya.
What she does while her sister dances. Up, down. Esa mera. Now shake it. Up, wee, down.
It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we end our song.
I'm a yummy gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Be careful. Star shape. Star shape. Ready? Stop my feet on the ground. Stop my hands and make some noise. Sing along with my voice. La la la.